Looking for Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins with fast delivery? IG Vault has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 6% off your order. What's up YouTube? It's Duke back here from SportsGamers.com. We got a very special Madden 21 tip video for you guys today. I'm about to break down the new meta defense that all the pros are using. This defense is absolutely fire. It has great blitzes. You can stop the run and the pass, play coverage, and blitz all at the same time. And the best part about this defense is it is just super easy to run. The setups are super simple, so it doesn't take a lot of adjustments to do. Any player can immediately use this defense and be much better defensively. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to look at the big nickel over G. Guys, earlier in the year, the big nickel over G was extremely popular, but lately, most people have been running 3-5 wide, maybe the big dime 1-4-6, but very recently, this big nickel over G is beginning to make a return. It is so good, guys, and we're going to show you several setups in this video for blitzes and coverage. So make sure to watch the whole video so you don't miss out. I'm going to show you guys lots of different ways you can run this defense very effectively. Now, guys, before we get into it, just a reminder, if you're looking to improve at Madden 21, get better at the game, check out SportsGamers.com. Be sure to, because that's where I post all my premium tips, ebooks, offensive and defensive schemes. I have weekly tips in the Madden Vault, literally everything you guys need to get better at the game. Also, if you like my YouTube, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Only about 50% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. Give me a like on the videos. It really does help me out as a content creator. So, getting right into the setups and everything. Everything you need to know. Coaching adjustments. I like to have auto flip on. I always want my nickel back on the strong side of the offensive formation personally. And I use zone drops off of this defense. That's my default way of running it, although you can adjust that if you want to. Now, as far as subs go, I like to have safeties into the linebacker spot. That's the way I like to do it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do a few different changes here. I like to have my best user as the linebacker. That's right here where you see Simmons. But we're also going to put another safety in there. Another thing is I do like to have good fast linebackers at DN. So, if you don't, you could sub them in like I did Reddick and Jones here. And then, obviously some linemen at D-tackle. That's the way I like to do it. The play we're going to look at is the SS Blitz 3. So, many different setups, like I said. First setup I'm going to show you guys is an easy blitz you can use, and this is if your opponent likes to send the running back out a lot. So one thing we're going to mention here is we always make this defense look the same, whether we're blitzing one side, both sides, or playing coverage. And I'm going to show you guys how to blitz one side, both sides, and play coverage in this video. So we always show blitz and pinch our D-line, right? Now hold on, I need to put Simmons back in the game. I guess I took him out by mistake. But yeah, you always want your best user, which would be the linebacker on the right here, and it looks to be... Where is he at? He went back into safety somehow. Okay. All right, so he should be in the game now. Again, it's strong safety blitz 3. And make sure that your user is always that linebacker on the right of the screen just to make it easy. So we're going to show blitz, pinch our D-line. That's what we always do. And I always like to use the guy in the 3-rec right over the center. That draws attention to the center when they blitz. And also, like, if they are running the ball, we can just stand back and blow it up. But anyways, so crash your D-line out. Put your user on a blitz angle. That's going to draw attention to O-line and give you better control of your user after the play is snapped. Now, we use the slot corner package. Why do we do that? Because with this coverage, you're going to want to actually put your safety, or not your safety, but this linebacker right here in the middle third, and then the safety in the box on the left, and a curl flat. Now, when you put the slot corner package, it will allow you to put the safety in the box in the curl flat, and then you can shade up if you want cloud flats. You can shade down if you want hard flats, whatever you want to do. But if you don't use the slot corner package, you can't put that safety in the box in that flat zone. So that's very important. So it's a simple 5-man blitz. What we do is we just touch the center, engage with him for a split second, then drop back, and then we just cover whatever we need to, most likely over the middle of the field. As you guys can see there, very easy pressure. Now the thing is, we can make this blitz even better with one additional step. It still is very easy to set up, but it's going to improve the coverage by blitzing one less player. So again, we show blitz, pinch our D-line, crash them outside. That's very easy, right? We just stand over the center, blitz our user, and we make our same coverage adjustments. Linebacker's going to go in the middle third, safety in the box to go in the curl flat. We could keep the curl flats or shade down or up for hard flats or cloud flats. Now, the last thing you can do is make this blitz better is to put the defensive end on the left of the screen opposite the blitz in a hook zone. Now we can have a little bit more coverage over the middle of the field to help our user out, not have to just literally worry about everything. You could spy him too, maybe, if you want to, spy versus the mobile quarterback. But there we go. And again, this is going to work very well as long as they're not blocking the running back. So this setup will do very good as long as they don't block the running back. Just make sure that your user's blitz angle is going into the right A gap as it is here, not the left, because if he goes to the left, it will mess up sometimes. Now, again, this is very good if they don't block the running back. If they do block the running back, I'm about to show you guys a setup in a second here that will beat that. But for now, let's look at it this way again. Just touch him up. And I don't know what happened there. It looked like my user got stuck in the A gap, so we're going to do it one more time just so you guys can see it work properly. So again, we show blitz, pinch our D-line, crash him out. Go ahead, put our user in a blitz angle, stand over the center. Put the linebacker on the left in the middle third so we don't have to worry about getting beat down the seam. The safety in the box in the purple, curl flat, hook zone this guy on the left of the screen, and you can pass commit if you know that they're going to pass the ball. Just engage with that center 1 second, and again, you guys can see we get pressure from the right untouched. That time it actually came through the B gap, and I just had to defend really the middle of the field, the right side more than anything to make sure that I didn't give anything quick up. So you guys can see here how it's going to work. See the blitzer off the right of the screen. He's just going to come free. And, it's just simply a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4-man rush. Simple 4-man rush, and we're getting in on the quarterback for the sack. Bam. Very clean, very effective. Now, what if they block the running back? If they block the running back, you guys, you're going to want to do one slight change. So you guys can see this is essentially very similar defense to what I was just doing, but we're going to make one change if they do happen to block the running back. So if they're going to block the running back, so we'll do that here. All I'm going to do is instead of putting this guy in a purple, I'm going to blitz him. So now I have 2 blitzers coming free, and now the running back can only pick up 1. We still stand over the center with our user in a blitz angle, and we're going to touch the center up. We're going to engage, split second drop back over the middle field. So basically, the setup's the same thing with one adjustment. So we don't baseline. We show blitz, pinch the D-line, crash the D-line out. Then we're going to put the safety, which is actually, well, it's a linebacker, but really we sub a safety in. We put this guy in the deep middle zone. Then we just blitz the safety in the box on the left, put our user on the blitz angle over the center, just let him engage for a split second at the snap. And as you guys can see, 2 come free, so the running back cannot block both. In there for the sack. If you guys just want to look at the replay really fast, you can see that this is very clean and easy. They are going to come free every time. I wouldn't really recommend using contains with this blitz just because to me sometimes when you do that the blitz just doesn't work the same. But as you guys can see here again, we're just coming free off the left and the right so that only the running back can only get one of these guys, and we're going to have a free run at the quarterback for a sack. Bam. So, you do this blitz, and we're going to show it to you one more time, but you do this blitz enough, the offense is going to, expect the blitz and probably try to dial up some plays to beat it. So you don't always want to send the pressure every single play. I mean, you definitely can blitz a lot, but still, if you're playing a good, smart opponent, you can't blitz every play because then they're going to start to max protect and just all sorts of different things. So if you go up to somebody who begins to try to max protect on you, whatever the case may be, that's when you actually want to design this to be a coverage defense. And the way I like to do that is, if that's the case, I like to use zone drops when I want to play coverage. You don't have to, but to me, that's the best way to do it. I like flats on 25, hooks on 5, and curl flats on 5. That's what I use by default for zone drops. I will change it from time to time, but that is kind of my go-to. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to make this into an all-out coverage where I'm only rushing 2 or 3. So let's just take a look how this would look. We'll just go ahead and we're going to run just a very simple basic play but on offense, but I'm going to show you guys how to play coverage out of this defense. So again, if you want to play coverage, we're going to go ahead, show blitz, pinch our D-line. We're going to put the linebacker that's in the left of the screen, the middle third. We're going to shade down and up. After we put the safety in the box, we're going to put them in the the curl flat, then shade down and shade up. That's going to give us cloud flats on each side of the field, which is going to mean that they're going to drop at a 25-yard depth. Now, guys, if you want to take away the flats on both sides, all you would have to do is put the slot corner and then the defensive end, the slot corner on the right, the defensive end on the left. You can put them in purple zones. And now, if you're really only worried about the flat on one side of the field, you could just use one flat and then do a hook zone. You could even do both flats if you wanted to, and then you could rush, two and put one of the tackles into a hook zone. So something like this. Now, obviously, it's completely up to you however you want to do it. You could even get crazy and do two purples and then put the defensive end on the left of the screen. You could put him in a hook zone. So, it just depends if you want to rush 2 or 3. It really just comes down to what you're more comfortable with. For me, I like to rush 3 more than 2, but I will mix it in. But the bottom line is I always do keep my user on a blitz angle just in case I want to rush 2, because then the game thinks I'm rushing 3, and therefore if they do run the ball, it'll be better. And also, like I said, you just get better control of your user after the snap when you do rush yourself on a blitz angle with your user, even if you're not planning to blitz him. But here, let's just take a look at this. So it's a pretty basic setup, max protect. We're blitzing every play. They're just going to try to go max protect. So now we only rush 2. We drop back. We cover the middle field ourselves. There's nothing really open, At this point, it's just all broken plays, and they eventually end up getting sacked. So this coverage defense is very nice to mix in because of the simple fact that if you blitz every play and they just start to try to dial up blitz speeders and max protections and all that, you guys can see over here, this corner route actually did get open because of the zone drop depth, and that's what I'm saying, guys. Sometimes I have to adjust my zone drops just depending upon the routes my opponent's using. Like for this specific corner route, to defend it, you would actually want your flats on more like 15 or 20 and not 25. But, that's just a play-by-play basis. But basically, bottom line is I have the quick flat taken away, the deep sideline taken away on each side of the field, 3 deep zones, and then a hook zone, and then my user. So it's like good luck finding somebody open because I just have to free roam whatever I see. And another thing is, guys, if they have someone fast that's beating you down the seam, this guy that's in the deep zone, you can just back him up so he doesn't get beat deep. Obviously, this should be a fast player here since he's in the deep zone. So, like here, you guys can see Adams got over the top of me just because this guy's not fast enough. So if you don't have the fastest guy, just move him back a couple yards and that won't happen. So it's just little small adjustments like that. But as you guys can see, this defense is super tough. You can blitz from both sides, one side. You can drop back into coverage, and you can even stop the run super well as well. So, like, if they are going to run the ball on you and they're just going to come out try to pound you, it's really easy to stop. So if I notice that that's what they're doing, just like running the ball, instead of I'm still going to do the same thing, really. The only difference is I'm going to take my user, and I'm just going to back him up. So, like, right here, if I know that they're going to try to run the ball on me, I'm not going to stand right over the center because then I could get engaged. I'm just going to back up. So really, you can control either linebacker. It doesn't really matter. But bottom line is you just want to come through the A-gap with your user. And just don't stand too far up, like I said, because if you do that, you could get engaged. But as long as you just stand back, snap, you can kind of just come through the gap yourself with your user and blow it up. It's going to be very easy to stop the run, too, if you notice I'm wanting to run the ball. Big nickel over G has really good run defense. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tip. As I said, a lot of the pro players are going back to this defense because of how easy it is to run and, quite honestly, how effective it is to blitz and play coverage and stop the run at the same time.